Go Cowboys!
Yes, we have a special guest on the line. We have Eli Manning here. Eli, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Now, you know, it's DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God and Angela Rye. Now, you know me. We've done podcasts.
Yes.
You know I'm a Giants fan. And then you know my co-host, and you know he's a Cowgirl fan.
Don't misgender my team. Go Cowboys!
No.
So what I wanted to discuss with you is some quick football. Of course, the Giants are playing this Saturday. What do you think the Giants need to do to win this game on Saturday?
You know, I think they just need to play the way they've been playing the last few weeks, and that's protecting the football, running the ball well. Daniel's been playing great, control passing game, and just step up in the critical moments of the game. And so, I think that's the defense got a big stop last week in a 2-minute drill. So, I think for the Giants, they want to get it to the fourth quarter, keep it a close game, and find a way to win it in the fourth quarter.
Now, as you were setting yourself up for the playoffs every time that you won playoff games and even the Super Bowl, what did you do to focus this week out? Because, I mean, it's press. I'm sure everybody's calling asking for tickets. So what do you do to make sure that you're locked in?
I think you just, football players are creatures of habit. And for the last 19 weeks, basically, they've been doing the same thing every single week. And you don't change this week. Just because it's a playoff game, you don't say, hey, I'm going to work harder this week. Or, you should have been working the same every week. And so the focus might be a little bit more there, just knowing that, the consequences are worse if you don't win this game. But I think it's still a matter of going out there, being loose. If you go out to dinner on Friday night with your friends, then go to dinner on Friday night with your friends. Do the same things you've been doing, your same routine, because that's going to keep you comfortable and keep you loose and keep you getting you prepared to play your best on Saturday this week.
Yo, Eli, that's interesting. So you don't game plan from game to game? Like you don't game plan for different teams differently? Like you just approach everything the same?
No, you definitely game plan, but the game you do that every week. I just think like your routine, and so hey, if you go in the day after the game and get a massage and watch your film, it's just keeping that same routine. And so they'll obviously you'll watch extra film, and and sometimes it's a little different with a team you've already played twice, so you know the personnel, a lot of their schemes. You'll go back and watch. They played in the last game of the regular season. Obviously, a lot of the Giants starters didn't play, and Davis Webb was that quarterback. But you can still watch that game, watch their scheme, and try to find different, new plays that you could do to attack what they did. You'll watch the first game they played. Hey, what went well? What worked, what didn't work, and take from those things and just try to get a great game plan so you can go out there and play fast and just avoid the bad plays.
I wanted to ask you too, Eli, man, how many middle fingers are you expecting this week to receive in Philadelphia?
Philadelphia's got to be the worst.
I don't know what the
crowd.
over-under is on double birds. I'm trying to figure out what that is. I don't know if it's like 1,000, if it's 500. I don't know. It'll be interesting.
You once said you'd never go to Philly again because of how they treated you.
I know. I thought I never would, and so it's going to be interesting. I'm bringing my 11-year-old daughter with me. I gotta, she's going to learn a little new vocabulary, I feel, and I just think, hey, I've already told her, like, whatever you hear or see in Philadelphia stays in Philadelphia. You don't bring that home. You don't bring that to school. You don't even tell mom about it. Like, you just kind of like listen. You'll hear some things, and just, you got to forget about it once we leave.
And I got to ask you some predictions before you get off the phone. Jaguars, Chiefs. Who you think got that one?
Well, I think everybody's probably going to take the Chiefs just because it's Patrick Mahomes and their record and what they've been able to do. The Jaguars, it's like one of those teams you don't want to let them linger too long. You saw what they did last week. You saw what they did versus the Cowboys late in the year. If you kind of keep them around, all of a sudden they got this ability to make these comebacks and stay in the game. So I think the Chiefs, obviously they want to go out and score every time, and you want to get a big lead. But I think it's important to try to jump and get a lead on these guys because they have that ability just to rally towards the end.
Bengals, Bills. Who do you got?
This is a fun one. I think this is might be the best game of the weekend just because both these teams are so good. Both quarterbacks are playing at such a high level. it's tough. The Bills. I kind of for my AFC team earlier in the year, I said the Bills were the team to beat, and I still feel that way. I think they just they find ways to win. Josh Allen can look unbelievable at times and unstoppable. Every once in a while, he goes through a few series where he gets a little reckless, but he's able to dial it back in. So I still like the Bills.
Cowboys and 49ers. Who do you have?
Don't be disrespectful, Eli.
Not disrespectful. Both teams. I mean, obviously Dak played outstanding last week, and that was fun. That was fun to see him. I was happy for him to win that playoff game and to play so well. A lot of pressure was on him, but there's going to be a different type of pressure on him this week because it's the 49ers defense is going to be the ones giving pressure on him. It's not an internal pressure. It's not a mental pressure. It's a physical pass rush pressure that's going to be on them. And I just think the 49ers defense is too good, and their offense, they just got too many playmakers, and guys are playing hungry, and it's scary right now. I think they're playing the best football of maybe any team in the NFL right now.
And of course,
so are you saying that they're going to beat us?
Yes, that's what he's saying. Like. He's saying the Cowboys are going to lose this weekend.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yes, I just wanted you to kind of read the language and just see if you could comprehend what I was saying and kind of if you could get the conclusion yourself.
You've been wrong before.
And lastly, of course, the Giants. What do you think the score is going to be on that game this weekend?
I think it's going to be a tight game, and I think it's going to be 24-21 Giants.
All right. I'm with you, Eli.
Hold on. I got one more question. I enjoy the Manning Cast TV program, Eli. I really do, with you and your brother Peyton. And this is just a random football question because you are, quarterback. I think you should be a first ballot Hall of Famer, so you would understand this.
Legend.
I just want to know, what is it about football that's keeping Tom Brady around? Is football really that fun to play, to be around as long as he's been around?
He's 46 next year.
I think it's just one of those things. You've been doing it so long, it's just become part of your routine, and I think that could be a hard thing to say. Well, I'm gonna stop doing these workouts, and I'm gonna stop just preparing right now for this upcoming season. And I mean, it's just become your life, and it can be scary to give that up. It's like, well, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do to fulfill that competitiveness that I have? And it's not just games, it's practice, it's the preparation, it's the off season, just always working towards something, and I think you got to have a game plan to attack that and to fulfill that. And so until he kind of knows what that is, I think you don't want to give up what he knows makes him happy.
All right.
Man, well, basically, you just said Tom Brady don't have a life outside of football. That's what you just said.
Well, there you have it. Two-time Super Bowl champion Eli Manning. We appreciate you for joining us. And let's go, Big Blue. Let's go, Giants.
Let's go, Big Blue. Let's do it.
Thank you, brother.